Can you describe just kind of what the last few days have been since the conversation with Coach Dorn?
So of course Sunday, Coach Dorn told me that I was going to be a starting quarterback from here moving forward. So of course, I mean, God blessed me with this opportunity. I prayed for this. I've worked hard. I stayed patient. And my brothers they're supporting me. They believe in me. So that's a good feeling to have. So I'm just ready to go out there and play with them on Saturday.
How much do you feel like the time that you got, playing last year will help you in Saturday's game?
Yeah, experience always helps. I feel like me playing in some games is definitely going to help, but it really just determines on how hard I practice out there, how much I treat it like a game. So that's really going to determine how well I play on Saturday.
Does it feel like deja vu a little bit from last year?
A little bit, I guess you could say that how I was kind of behind it and I came in, but I'm just ready for my opportunity. I've been waiting for it.
Can you
Who was-
describe,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, you describe the patience you talked about, obviously, realizing that you might be redshirted, but then also realizing you have to kind of stay ready to be able to play.
Yes, man. Yeah, so like Devin Lear, like Brendan Armstrong, like them boys always told me to stay ready because you never know when your time is going to come. So even when I'm not in, even in the film, I'm always preparing like I'm a starter. When I go home, I'm watching the film, like I could play because, like I said, like it's one play away. You never know when that time's going to come. So I just always waited, stayed patient, and just was ready. So I'm always ready when my number's called.
Who's the first person you told when you found out the news, and just kind of what were the emotions like immediately after those conversations?
And it was my mom and dad. I called them and told them that I was like, I had a meeting with Coach Dorn. They were like, what happened? Did you get in trouble? And I was like, nah. He told me I was gonna be a starting quarterback, and of course they were happy, and they said that God's got your back. So just go out there and do what you do best.
Can you take us through the process of learning a new offense? At what point did you feel like you really had it down?
I would say probably midway through the summer is when I felt like I really had it down. Because in the spring it's brand new. Like I'm trying to figure out like what reads is going to be best for this play. So, and then with the help of Brennan, Coach and I, meeting with them day in, day out, learning this offense, and then executing it with the boys on the practice field. So I'll say now I really feel really comfortable in this offense. I feel like I can execute it to the best of my ability.
Is it weird at all to, be excited about this new position for you and still, have compassion to, toward Brennan for kind of what he's going through?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's really weird because at the end of the day, we're brothers. We support each other. I love him. He loves me. So whether he's on the field, I'm going to support him. Whether I'm on the field, he's going to support me. So it's no hate. It's just all love. So we're just ready to go out there and support each other and do what we do best is get a win for the team.
How valuable has Brennan been in helping you and the whole offense learn the new system?
It has been helping us a lot. So like he played in this offense. He knows how this offense is supposed to look, so it's supposed to work. So he just like every little detail he tells like, hey, this is supposed to be here. Just look out for this. So and then him and Coach and I, they both like they know it's almost like the back of their hands. So they help us all the time. Whenever we have questions, Brennan's the first person I go to.
In some ways, you kind of have fresh eyes. What have you kind of viewed the first 5 games, and what changes can you help make?
I would say we just got to play with a lot more energy, play a lot more intensity, and that's what we're going to do Saturday. A lot more emotion out there. Like we're just going to have fun with it. And it's a game that God blessed us that we're able to play today. So we're just going to have fun out there and play football how it's supposed to be played.
What do you think you've improved the most in since the last time we saw you on the field?
I would say definitely the mental aspect of it. I know freshman, that was my first time seeing a real ACC football team, so it's a lot different from high school. But now since I've seen that, my mental aspect of it has been a lot more faster. So I feel like I'm 1 second faster, which is going to make my game, my decision making a lot more faster.
Yeah.
Are you the type that kind of goes and watches the Wake Forest game or the Virginia Tech or Boston College games from last year pretty often, or just kind of put it in the past?
Yeah, I put it in the past. I haven't watched those in a minute, but I'm always focused on the future, focused on what's in front of me.
Dylan McMahon knows what he's doing up front. To what degree does that help you now that he's going to be coming back?
Yeah, I mean that helps a lot. I mean, I think Lyndon Cooper did an amazing job. I mean, he played his butt off out there every play he got. So, but with Dylan there, everybody's back to where they were. So that just what's the word I'm looking for? That chemistry in the O-line is a big thing when it comes to playing a good team like Marshall.
And you and Lyndon, like you guys have known each other for a really long time. What was that conversation like when you told him that you were going to be the starting quarterback? And was that kind of a special moment?
Yeah, it was a special moment because, like you said, like we played in high school. So when I told him, he was like, it feel like we back at Carrollton. So it's a great feeling reuniting with him and being on the same field at the same time.
What's this, opportunity like for you? Just, battling injuries, whether it was in high school or last year, kind of having a chance to, be the starter again.
I would just say it's a great opportunity that God blessed me with. I always pray that He just shows me the way that He has a plan for me, and I'm gonna follow His plan. So I've been through a lot, like you said, injuries. being behind somebody, but I've always took that as a positive opportunity to learn from somebody to get healthy. So I'm just ready for it.
How are you feeling with the receivers?
I feel really comfortable. Like I was a little late here today because we was out there working, just getting our chemistry down. So Saturday there's no hiccups, there's no miscues. We're all on the same page. But you know, I was with all the same receivers last year except Bradley, so we're all on the same page.
Do you think last year, kind of obviously getting your number called midway through the year, made you approach maybe the time this season when you were playing a little differently, like knowing that could happen and knowing what that's like?
Yeah, I would say just always being ready. Like Coach Dorn told me, but like right when Brennan was going to be a starting quarterback, he told me Brennan's going to be a starting quarterback. You're going to be redshirted, but still always be ready. So prepare always like you're a starter, which is something I really took to heart. Even something that I take a lot of accountability on myself to always prepare because I don't want to get bored. I always watch film anyway, so that's just stuff I love to do.
How excited are you to just get back to playing in the Carter in front of Wolfpack Nation?
I'm really excited to get out there to play the game I love. You know, I haven't played since Boston College last year, like on the real stage. So, you know, I have a lot of excitement for it.
When did you have the conversation with Coach Dorn? Was it Sunday?
Yeah, it was Sunday night.
Do you think there are going to be jitters on Saturday?
I mean, of course, I feel like if a football player tells you that they're not a little jittery, a little nervous on the first play of the snap, then they're probably lying to you. So of course, it's going to be that little, that little jitters. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just going there and playing football, having fun. So after that first play, I'll be locked in.
Is that good?